Hey, Kyle Querec here, and today we're talking about microphones. We're going to talk about 3 dynamic microphones and 3 condenser microphones. And the first dynamic we're going to talk about is this puppy right here, which is the greatest invention in audio recording history. It is the Shure SM57, and it is on snare. It is on electric guitars. Recorded a jazz trio with it, on upright, on kick even, and it sounded phenomenal. $100, can't say enough about it. Just have one. Everyone knows about it. That's a no-brainer. But let's go on to some other dynamics that are very, very popular and that I use more than condensers for sure. This guy right here, the RE20, everyone knows. The Stevie Wonder mic. It's wonderful because you can move away from it like this. See, I can't hear me? You can't hear me here. If you did that with the RE20, you actually don't lose much of the volume and the character of the mic. It's incredible on lead vocals, background vocals, electric guitar. I mic'd up a Rhodes with it. Sounds I can't say enough about these 2 mics. The RE20, and I use that for voiceover too, and then also top 3 favorite mics of all time, the SM7B, the Michael Jackson mic. Amazing on vocals. 85 to 90% of vocals can all be done through this. Just smooth, huge, almost has a built-in kind of compression to it. Hard to describe, but you have to have a great mic pre. The SM7B. I wish I had a 421 Sennheiser, a Sennheiser 441. Those are the next dynamics that I want. As you can tell, I adore dynamics, and I think in the digital landscape, the digital realm of what we do, I think dynamics really, really shine. Because back in the day when you had so much tape, the condenser kind of had to cut through a lot of that. And I don't think that's the case anymore. But having said that, let's get to the condensers, which are very important. We'll start with this big bad boy. The blue Kiwi. This is like number 55 ever made. This was one of the ones made in Latvia, maybe 1999. It's kind of like a U87. In some ways, it's a little prettier and it has a little less of the mojo. Best way to describe it. However, I think it has amazing mojo, especially through a tube pre. Best acoustic guitar mic that I've used. Just incredible on acoustic instruments. Beautiful on vocals, female vocals. Really just anything you want like a U87, anything you want clarity and beauty, that's your guy. Then we're going to go to this puppy, which is another blue microphone, which is the blue baby bottle. And as you can see by that's very important. That means it's one of the first ones made. By that little diagram there, the way that it looks. If it says that, you can get it for $250. If you want beautiful acoustic guitars, I go to that. If I want rustic 70s sounding acoustic guitars or anything rustic compared to beauty, I go to this guy. It's kind of like a 57, if a 57 was a condenser. And then the last one here, and one of my favorite mics of all time, and they don't make it anymore, is the Groove Tubes MD1A tube mic. Brand new, they were like $2,000 back in the 90s. Got it for a song. Huge sounding, very tubey. What you hear from the source is gonna be a lot different than what you hear on tape, which is a good thing. Just makes everything huge and beautiful. If you want a solo instrument, a solo violin, a solo acoustic guitar, and it almost has a tape-like effect on the audio. Groove Tubes MD1A. Those are the mics that I have here, and remember the chain is talent, in my opinion, mic pre, then mic, then tracking compressor, and the order of importance. Thanks for joining us today here on Music Minded. I'm Kyle Querec. Have a great day.